Hey everyone, I'm Wingspan TT, and if you're watching, you know what time it is. It's time for Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013. We're here with encounter number 2, Encounter Cult to the Flame. And while I had an encounter with a specific cult in a Parisian magic dungeon last time, this encounter is going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to be jumping in here with Crosswinds. Everyone has been asking to see Crosswinds. I've been trying to play with a couple different decks. And if you haven't guessed by our little Timmy friend up here, hello Tim, how are you doing? Old Magic players know what I'm talking about. New ones, I'm not going to explain the joke. You're just going to be in the dark because I'm a jerk. If you haven't guessed, we're going to be playing against a lot of these little pinger type creatures. I'm going to be playing this card here, Draw My Curiosity. Are you curious? Are you curious, Wingspan? That's the question that just haunted my soul forever. So whenever actually, it is funny. You know, most people, you know, they think of all these other cards. You know, you get associations, emotional associations with certain cards because you have stories that go with them. And now, whenever I see Curiosity, I'm just reminded of that Magic Dungeon. And that guy asked me if I'm curious. So whenever I see Curiosity, for some people they just think, oh, it helps you draw cards. It's like thieving Magpie. Nope. I think about that time where I was almost raped and killed in Paris. So, or at least in my imagination. Actually, there were other times where I was almost killed in Paris. There was this time when I was walking up in the 12th district. No, the 13th district, which is a little bit shady outside close to the banlieue of the city. Some gangbanger type guys were kind of like following me down the street, and they were kind of taunting me. I don't know. It was a little scary. It was scary. Ultimately, this guy threw a battery at my head. A peel. Yeah, so there you go. So then I didn't go back into that area of the city again by myself, because I didn't need to be followed by gangs of people and having hard metal objects thrown at my head. So this thing is going to die really fast. Because, as you may or may not know, Prodigal Pyromancer, this is a color-shifted card. It used to be blue. 1/1, deals 1 damage to target creature player. Pretty good card overall, but it's going to be a pain in the ass because all of this creature is just going to die right away. In fact, it's like, should I even waste Curiosity on this thing? No. The answer is no. He's just going to kill it. Then I lose 2 cards next turn. So this is why someone's saying, oh, Auramancer is so cheap. Well, Auramancer in the last game I didn't think it was that cheap because it's based around creature enchantments. And creature enchantments are always a trade-off. And yes, there are some really good ones like Rancor. Oh my god, he's dumb enough to attack with this thing? Like, what? What? This is the easy difficulty fucking with me. So, when I said before the difficulty doesn't matter, I guess in this case it does matter. And he's just going to cast this every turn. So I can cancel it now, I can cancel it later. I'm just going to cancel it now. Cancel it like Dollhouse. Fucking Dollhouse. I bet some of you guys thought that was a good show. It wasn't. It wasn't a good show. Cancel it like Dollhouse. Anyway, bringing it down to 14. So this encounter is a little more annoying. I'm sure on the harder AI difficulties, this is a lot harder because he'd be able to just lock down my side of the board right now. And it looks like he's going to do that. I don't know why I waited for it. This is ultimately what's going to win me the game right now. Sphinx, Bone Wand. Now, mind you, you don't draw the same thing every turn. You still have random draws where you could get good cards, bad cards. I assume in the final version you can get mana screwed. He still didn't kill this. It's literally the only thing on the board he can kill. There we go. Sure, man. Don't kill it while it's dealing you massive damage. Kill later. So, easy difficulty. And in the demo version, you only can play the easy difficulty. He's going to attack against dumb. So if you have one of these, let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, never attack with him. Just leave him untapped. And then at the end step of your opponent's next turn, if they haven't done anything interesting, just damage them for 1. Don't attack. Don't risk the chance that you could be blocked. Don't risk the chance that I could like play this kind of card, okay? He played 2 in 1 turn. I've never seen that before. It's actually kind of interesting. But right now, see, he can deal 3 damage to me turn because he doesn't need to attack. He could just bypass my defenses and use the pinging ability. So there you go. So don't attack with these guys. Never. Just use their pinging ability. And once he gets a 4th one, which is going to happen this turn, I'm going to be in trouble. Again, attacking. Stupid. Stupid. Ooh, I take 1 damage. So now I take 1 damage this turn, where if he were a real player or a smart AI or a smart player, he could have dealt 3 damage to me. Okay? And here it comes. Boom! Here comes the boom. Ready or not. Do you like me now? He doesn't. He's just an AI. So why is this card so good? 7. It is a little high. It's expensive. But basically, once this thing lands on the board, chaos happens. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you may put a charge counter Sphinx Bone 1 if you do a deal damage equal to the number of charge. So basically, every time you cast instant sorcery, this thing gets more and more damaging. It's direct damage, and now it's in a blue deck. So next turn, if I cast Hydro Surge on one of these guys, not only will it decrease the damage, I'll be able to choose a target to deal 1 damage to. Pretty nasty. And then the next time I cast instant sorcery, it's going to do 2 damage. The next time it's going to do 3 damage. And you can see where this is going. It's actually gets pretty nasty pretty fast. He's still attacking. I don't know why. No. No. Okay. And sorry about that. In blue decks, saying no, that's kind of the reason you play blue decks, right? Is so you are able to say no. So I'm going to drop this on the board. I'm going to get 2, and now that's the Bone Wand asking who do you want damage. I'm going to damage this guy. So I get to deal 1 damage to him. I get my 2/2/2 flyers, which can now be pinged out of the sky, sure. Okay. And now this thing has 1 charge counter on it. So now, the next time, when I cast Hydro Surge, I'm going to be able to deal 2 damage. Knock another one of these guys out. I'm pretty sure this deck doesn't have any cards other than this Pyromantic Cult. Let's see what he does. He's not going to attack. He's not that dumb. And at the end of his turn, just to reduce his abilities on this, I'm going to lower this guy's damage, not that it matters. I'm going to choose to deal 2 damage to this guy. And now it's going to have 2 counters. So the next spell is going to do 3 damage. I'm not going to cast Curiosity because that'd be really dumb. He can definitely... You know what? I just want to see what he does because it seems like the AI is dumb enough that's going to let me cast this. So I'm just going to put the Curiosity on. And attack. Swing for 4. Let's see what happens. Does he ping it? No, he doesn't. I don't know why. He wants me to draw a card. I bet after this he's going to kill it. Okay, cool. Very cool. So I get this burst. He's going to deal 1 damage to my 0/4. Wow. Alright. Alright, yeah, it's just really bad. The AI is really bad. I don't know what else to say. The AI is terrible. Wow. Yep. Cool, bros. Cool. Cool fire, bros. This is a real end step. I am not able to play permanents after that. Someone asked me in my previous comment, Wing, what does it mean now that you have a real end step? Well, what it means is that if in previous Duels games, if he cast something during my end step, let's say I had a creature in my hand, right? I could, after my end step, play the creature, okay? Even though in regular Magic, once your end step starts, you cannot play permanents or sorceries anymore. You can't play any of the slow type spells. Alright? Attack for 4. I should just attack with these guys, just fuck with them. Okay, he can't do anything about it, they're flying. I'm gonna draw a card. Please be instant sorcery. Nope, it's a land. Alright, and I'm going to win next turn. I mean, if he were smart, he would have dropped both of these things out of the sky by now. And then I would be in a much worse position. Luckily, he's an idiot. So, I'm going to play this on Planeswalker in the final version. Alright, dude, this is your last chance to save yourself. So, you can kill one of these creatures now or you can die. Let's see, which one is it? So apparently this is the kind of cult that's suicidal, too. They're like the Heaven's Gate cult from the 90s, or... I guess a lot of cults, really. And we unlock Talran Sky Summoner. I go to the deck manager, figure out a card to drop out of this. Ooh, Time Warp. Very shiny. And I've gone back and forth on this a lot. There's a lot of cards in here I don't like. But really, there are 2 cards I especially don't like. And they're all the way in the front. That's right. It's Hydro Surge. It's pretty bad. This card is bad. Alright? It's not as bad as the main life gain cards. You can use this as a combat trick. You can block their 2/2 with your 2/2, and then yours will survive. But I don't know. I just don't like it. There's so few situations where it actually helps you that much. There are, favorable winds. I've been rethinking this, and although this thing gives me nightmares, I do like it a little bit more because when you cast those, whatever the hell it's called, Talrand's Invocation, these things, and there's a lot of them. Now, for 4 mana, you get 2 3/3s for 4 mana, which is pretty damn good with flying. And if you get 2 of those things on the board, 2 of the favorable winds, then you get 2 4/4s for 4 mana. Great. And of course, there's other flying creatures. So I'm going to take Hydro Surge out and leave Talrand in the deck. Everyone, I'm Wingspan TT from TopTierTactics.com. I hope you're enjoying these videos, and I want you to know that I enjoy your company in the comments. I enjoy the fact that you're watching the videos. I hope you come back. I hope that you share them with your Magic-loving friends. And any of your friends, really, because maybe even if they don't like Magic, they'll love the soothing sound of my voice. I'll see you next time on my channel. I'll see you next time on Top Tier Tactics. And I hope you have a lovely, wonderful day.